What are you kind of seeing from Middle Tennessee State, Jared, so far on tape? Anything stick out to you about the Raiders?
They're a good team. They're pretty good up front. They got a big running back who can break tackles and make big plays. They have some big receivers on the outside who are also can break tackles and make big plays, but they're a good team. Excited to play them.
I mean, all I've seen is that they just play hard. You know, they play with a really high motor and they play with a lot of emotion. So it's definitely be a good game for us up front. You know, got to match that energy in order to put ourselves in a predicament to win the game.
Eric, what's your take on the Jacob Clark situation? What have you seen from him, and what are you thinking? Does it matter for you who's behind you taking this?
I mean, we're going to play hard no matter what. You know, Jacob, you know, that's not really a question for me, but no matter what, who ends up back there, I feel like we can still do what we need to do in order to win the game.
Bert, you play with a very, very physical style of play, right? You like contact. You like hitting people.
Yes, sir.
What is so fun about hitting people?
You know, that's the name of the game. You play linebackers. It's a vicious sport, so it's a violent sport. And the way I think of football is like you get to impose your will legally on somebody for 60 minutes throughout your day. So when I get the chance to do that, that's what I do. That's just how I play. That's how I was born to play the game, to be honest with you, sir.
Kurt, what's the process been for you getting back physically and mentally from your injury?
Day by day, just building the confidence again, knocking off the rust. Sat out for a whole year, so just trying to build my confidence up week by week, which I feel like I've done. As you guys see on the game tape, week by week, you see my confidence is going up. So that's just been the biggest thing, focusing week by week. I'm building my confidence and trusting myself again.
How much did that year change you, Bert, as far as having to be away from the game, not being able to be on the field with the guys? What did it maybe make you appreciate now that you're back and getting run out there every week?
All honesty, I feel like being out for that year helped me grow up as a person. I was off the field, but I was still around the team helping out the young guys. As we had a young linebacker core last year with Dallas and Mike Thiessen. So I was just there trying to help mentor and teach them the game and how it's supposed to be played.
Do you like having this? It seems like there's basically going to be 2 bye weeks out of 3 weeks, between this week and then following. Do you think that's been good for you guys as far as kind of healing up and stuff like that?
I think it's good for us. Some guys are banged up, so I mean, everybody's banged up. We're in the middle of the season, so it's good to definitely get some rest in, but we have to still keep our foot on the pedal and keep going. We can't let up, because I feel like we're getting better week by week as a team, so that's just the biggest focus, is not letting up.
You guys ever play on Wednesdays?
No.
Not in college, no.
No, not in college. I will say I did play one Thursday in high school, but that was about it. But yeah, I never played on a Wednesday. But
You excited about playing on ESPN too?
football's football. Doesn't matter what I can play. I can play in front of one person. I can play in front of 1 million people. Football's football.
Eric, how different did your job become? Let's look at the second half of that game. After Jacob goes out, Deuce comes in. He is so elusive. He is slow, so slippery, and can move around and extend the play. Does that make your work and blocking, is it longer? How does it change with a more mobile quarterback behind you?
Well, I mean, it's different in the sense of, you're blocking for a guy that you've been blocking for a while. Jacob drop back. He might run. He's not that kind of quarterback, but he can do that. And then you have a guy that'll drop back, and then he's running. So then you gotta see where he's at. You gotta keep your head on a swivel, and you see him running, you gotta take off. Because he might cut back around you, or it just kind of depends on his style. But I haven't taken as many reps as I would have liked with him coming off of my injury. But I like the way he plays. I like the way all our quarterbacks play, honestly. So, but it is different between who's back there, obviously.
Eric, is there any more pressure, right? If Deuce is the starter, is there any more pressure from the O-line to make better blocks or open up more holes in the running game, or is it just always the same?
I think in terms of like the running game and the pass game, it's about the same. The only difference is, there's a high probability that he's going to just take off. So you gotta run behind him, keep him safe. That's about it.
And try not to get penalties too, right?
Oh, yeah,
Blocking the back end
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Bert, you and Kanye, man, you guys are physical, y'all both like to be vocal, y'all like to express yourselves. What is it when you get someone like you in the same role, who plays the same style, who has the same spirit? What is that kind of unites you guys?
Well, I mean, Kanye and I, we've been together since our second semester freshman year. He came in the spring. So I've been with Kanye for almost 4 years now, and Kanye and I, we have a great relationship off the field, and I feel like that shows on the field at times. So just having someone I can trust and knowing that they're just as violent as me on the football field is a good feeling to play next to.